All right, welcome. So we are going to go ahead and tap into the love today. Encouragement around love. All right, thank you for stopping by. My name is Letty, and if you are new here, welcome. I hope you find what you're looking for here today. If you feel led, please consider subscribing by hitting the subscribe button. Also hit the bell so you'll be notified of new content when it's posted, or if I go live. If you're returning, welcome back, and you have love on the mind, this might be for you. So let's take a look at love. Love. So what's happening in love, Spirit, for our viewers, for love tonight? What is the encouragement in love? All right, we have the Magician, the Empress. We'll get one more, Charity. And let's see. Let's get one more, Spirit. And love for our viewers today. All right. And the Hermit. Okay. So with the Magician here, the Empress, Charity, and the Hermit, I feel like this is really beautiful, right? It almost feels like conditions are perfect for love. If you are currently in a relationship, this says that right now, time cannot be better to expand your relationship. With the Empress here, this may even be bringing more abundance into your family, right? You could be, about to conceive a child, adding on to your family tree. This is broadening your lineage, right? Or thinking in that way. But the Magician, the Empress, and Charity says that conditions are perfect right now. And if you're looking for love, this energy says that the time is perfect. The time has come for that right now. And there's possibly going to be possibly some things that point to that, right? Some gifts, possibly. Some gestures, right? I also got the Hermit too, which talks about a time of solace. So I don't know, either you may just be moving out of a relationship. If you are, Spirit is asking you to take time to heal your heart. Don't just jump right into something. This could be you, taking that time. But the Hermit says that there is a lot to be learned in this solace that you're taking for yourself. If you are not in a relationship and you are taking time to heal, that's exactly what you're supposed to be doing before entering into another connection. If you are needing to heal, right? Spirit is guiding you to do that. The Hermit is holding an hourglass, which alludes to time, right? You could be someone who notices that a lot of time have passed. Maybe you're in a special time of your life where time is of the essence for you. You could be someone that is in a position with Charity here. I'm seeing him dropping coins. Like, you could be someone who's very abundant and you've come to a place in life where you have a lot to give, right? That may even be the sign of this charity, this abundance and overflow of love is some type of gift being given, some gesture being made. But I do see lots of beautiful energy out here. And so let's get some more information. I'm using my Clarity Tarot. And I feel like with this Magician card, the Magician is naturally just very resourceful, right? Whoever you are, whoever this is, you're very resourceful. And that too alludes to this being the most perfect time because you're ready. You have everything, needed, everything in place, right? To either grow your relationship to a more lively expression, a more lively experience, or to step into something that's really going to, it's going to embellish your life. Let's see. So this is really good energy out here. I hope I didn't drop anything. Let's see. All right, so interesting. I do have the Nine of Pentacles and the Empress. Can you say that? So we have the Empress out here twice, right? And it's clarifying the Magician. So I feel like for whoever you are or who you're dealing with, there's a level of contentment that's been settled. And that's why there's this confidence, this readiness, this stability. The Magician is very resourceful, very confident, and being able to produce whatever the situation is desired. Like he has everything that's needed and some more, right? And so I do feel like the Nine of Pentacles reiterates that, even to the point of you possibly feeling like you're content even right where you are, right? To add on a relationship means to add on to your life. It's not something that you absolutely have to have. It would be a nice addition to what you already have. Yeah, and then the the Empress is this adding to, again, what you have, this beautiful, the Empress actually is a very delicate, very beautiful energy. It's almost like there's this level of abundance that she brings everywhere she goes. I always imagine things just growing wherever she goes because she has this very beautiful, fertile energy. And she's open to share that with everybody in such a beautiful way. And so there's this level of good fortune also with the Magician. And so this also may allude to being in a position of having options as well. And just being successful. Whatever you decide to do, the Magician says you'll be successful because you're ready for it. You're ready. You've acquired everything needed for success when it comes to love. Now, this is whether you're in a relationship or not. If you are in a relationship, this is actually expanding that. This is expanding that to another level. options is what I'm hearing. Someone has options. All right, let's go on here. And love. All right, we have the Strength that came out and the Five of Cups, clarifying the Empress. And so I do feel like there is a lot of strength that's coming out here, possibly from past experience, right? There's the ability to stand strong on your, whatever it is that you believe in, what you trust in, what it is that you stand for. The Strength says that there is a need to stand strong and also learn from your experiences. And I almost feel like the reason why you can sit in Empress energy for whoever this pertains to is because of your experience has made you this very abundant energy, because you've chosen not to throw, because you've chosen not to throw the baby out with the bathwater, right? Yes, things have not always been peachy creamy, but you stood on your principles even when others weren't. And that's what have brought you to this Empress energy. That's what's brought you to the Empress energy. And I do feel like there is a mutual affection here for whoever you're dealing with, whether it's long-term or just entering into something, giving the idea around it. I do feel like there is a mutual affection here. And because the Empress came out twice, I'm saying that there is some expansion here. Someone may be pregnant and about to give birth to the next generation, adding to the family tree. There's lots of solidity here and trust as well. But the experiences that led you here were purposeful, right? What do they say? It's the pressure that turns the coal into the diamond. Yeah. And so there may even be some regret, with past connections, now possibly looking back and seeing like what it was that they actually had. They thought it was a piece of coal when really it was an underdeveloped a diamond that was very underdeveloped, that was about to be, taken through the process of becoming what it was always meant to be. Interesting. But you sit in really beautiful energy. I like this. And don't get caught up on the pronouns. We're saying, him, her, she, he, but we're talking about energy around love, okay? And so with the Charity, I feel like this is Spirit asking you to keep a positive outlook. To keep a positive outlook. And if there are situations that arise, opportunities that arise, this is a time to understand and to see value in what Spirit is bringing your way. If you currently are in a connection that is good, it has proven to be Um, I don't know why I'm hearing delicious. If it's proven to be delicious, listen, it's good. But if it's proven to be one that's worthy of working for, Spirit is saying, definitely do that, right? Because you don't come across good people every day. Some of us may come across one good, solid, like relationship in a lifetime, maybe, you know. And so if you have something good and it's proven to be good, then definitely work through any differences and try to stay positive around it. If you are just connecting and it feels good, it feels right, it feels solid, it feels respectful, integrous, like something, you know, that feels solid. You know, you're not having to look over your shoulder, you're feeling, you know, weird about the connection and it feels off balance. I'm not talking about that iffy, shaky stuff, but if it feels like, yeah, this could actually, you know, this is something I'm willing to explore. It feels like it could turn into something. Spirit is saying stay positive and be willing to work through any differences that are brought up, because this may actually be a keeper for whoever is hearing this. But I do see the need to attend to self-care for someone. Now, you may be someone who has a tendency to, when you meet someone and they seem like, you know, it's worth exploring, you may be someone that completely loses themselves in the relationship or in the other person. And Spirit is saying that's a sure way to end a relationship really quickly, is to lose yourself in the other person, in the relationship. And what's coming up here is self-care and prioritizing self and maintaining a good balance with yourself as you explore this relationship. If you were working out 5 times a week and going out at least 2 times a month with your friends, and, you know, going to pottery class to learn, you know, and let your creative juices flow, you know, at least once a month, don't exchange that because you've met someone and now all of a sudden all of your free time is devoted to that person. There is a need to continue your routine, your self-care. Continue having yourself as a priority for both of you, right? If it was going to play, you know, basketball a couple of nights a week with the guys, or, you know, going to shoot some pool once a month, and, you know, going to explore, you know, a hot glass making class, you know, continue that. Don't completely throw out your whole schedule to convert your life, right? Because you met someone with potential. There's the need to continue to coexist in your lives as they, you know, come together naturally. Spirit is saying something about that. Self-care instead of chasing love. And so there may be tendencies to dive all in before you really get all the details. Next thing you know, you have committed yourself to somebody that you didn't even realize you didn't know. And now you've moved in with them, and now they're showing their real side, and they're like one banana short of a bunch, and you're wondering, how did I get here? And secondly, how do I get out? Or you've married this person, and then 5, 6, you know, months down the road, you realize, I never knew you. let alone 10 years, right? You're realizing, I never knew you. Had I taken the time to get to know you instead of just jumping in head first, I may have had second thoughts. And so for the person who may have that tendency, right? Spirit is saying self-care over chasing love, okay? Let's move on. And then we'll go ahead and end it here. Get a couple of more cards here. And if you are someone who has been healing, that has been, taking the time is of the essence. You've been taking the time to pour back into yourself, to heal yourself, to take a moment between relationships, or if you're in a relationship, it's always nice to even still take time to yourself when needed. But I feel like this is more talking to those that could be between relationships, or maybe you've taken a break from the relationship and it's time to move forward. It's time to move forward. I feel like what is on the horizon for you is definitely new love, and something, if you are currently taking a break, right? It's time for the deepening of the relationship. I feel like Spirit is giving you the green light. And this is possibly with something secure. Something secure. That's the key word, secure. We're not talking about fickle. We're not talking about some days it is, some days it ain't. No. We're talking about something that is undeniably stable. And this could also be someone who is very mature, someone who is very stable, very balanced, someone who is very settled, right? This is not a person that wants to, go out on Friday and then head down to the courthouse on Monday. No, this is someone who is really concerned with time, like the Hermit card. This is someone who takes their time, who understands the wisdom of time. Even when it comes to getting to know someone, they're not in a hurry to do it, but time is your friend. And with time, you'll know, is what Spirit is saying. That's why time is your friend. Because if it's meant, then it will happen. If it's not, time will tell you that that's not it. And so time is your friend for whoever this is for. I feel like this last bit of this message is for those that may be entering in, or those that may be at a break in this connection, and you're considering either taking it to the next level or moving forward to something else. You're about to move into exploration mode, right? Time is your friend. There's no need to rush, okay? You don't have to worry about somebody else coming along and snagging it, so you got to hurry up and move on it. No, there is 1 billion people plus in this world. That phrase, plenty of fish in the sea, is very true and very real, right? And I know some people believe in one soulmate, but that could not possibly be true with all the people in the world, right? And so that's the message I'm getting. That's the message I'm giving. There's also a message coming in about balance, right? Not giving too much, making sure you're entering into spaces and connections, and when it comes to love, where things are balanced, right? Making sure you're not giving more than you're receiving, or you're not receiving more than you're giving. Spirit is saying balance is of the essence here. Yeah. Balance is of the essence here. So that's what I have for you. Thank you for stopping by for this love reading. I definitely feel like love is in the air. This is beautiful love. And that Empress came out twice, honey. So listen, it's possible, okay, that somebody may be adding on to their family tree here. I see that in the cards, okay? So that's what I have for you around love. Take care of yourself and get ready to move forward. Love is in the air and it feels good. It feels like it's time for somebody, okay? All right, my name is Letty. Please be so kind to like, share, subscribe. If you feel led, please consider also hitting the bell if you subscribe. Make sure that you are notified if we go live or if we post new content, okay? Until next time, take care of yourself. All right, bye. It's LettiSpeaks.